Anyway, another role which I thought might be offered to me but was not would be the role of Akasha from the movie Queen of the Damned. Why hasn't Queen of the Damned been made into a porn parody? I don't quite understand that, especially being that vampire movies are so hot right now. What are you thinking, porn people? You have so many good movies that should be made into porn parodies, yet I go to like Luke Ford or lucasback.com and I see movies like, gosh, what was it that I was looking at today that was being made into a parody? I don't know. I have to find it. If you guys want to follow along with me, what was that movie? Dynamite? Napoleon Dynamite. They're turning Napoleon Dynamite into an adult movie. Not exciting enough for me. Me, as a porn consumer, as a female porn consumer especially, and a soon-to-be porn reviewer, I want to see some movies with some real drama being made into parodies if you're going to do it. So, that's what I wanted to touch on today. But let's see. That's what's going on with me. I was offered a role, had to decline. But I'm best off just doing my own thing. I'm someone who doesn't like to work for other people so much, unless it's something that excites me. But let me give you guys an e-passport update. So according to some news press releases that have been put out, e-passport is done, is finished finito, and now St. Kitts Bank, but they keep putting off the date. According to the news release put out by St. Kitts Bank, which is somewhere in, I guess, the Virgin Islands or the Caribbean or something, or somewhere. They're the people who've got all the e-passport people's money. First they said that we could get our funds October 6th, which is today. But then there's another thing put out saying you can get it October 7th, which is tomorrow. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to go down to the ATM tomorrow and see if I can get my funds. If I can't, I'm going to be pissed. I'm not really counting on it, but it would be nice to get my money. And I'm sure many other webcam girls feel the same way. And for those of you who are not aware of what I'm talking about, ePassport was a company that handled taking the payments from the various webcam networks and other adult sites, and they were like the middlemen between. Actually, the person who owns the company put out a movie called Middlemen. Cost him $10 million to make. Shortly after he made that movie, ePassport hits the shitter. Have a feeling that he used many people's money in order to make that movie. If I see Chris Malick in the street, I'm going to approach him and be like, hey, where's my money if I don't get my money tomorrow? But anyway, ePassport, they handled many of the adult companies' financial transactions and dispersions and whatnot, but they went under. They were like PayPal or AlertPay or, things, other networks like that, but goes to show. Let's see, I think I'm going to go ahead and go over some adult industry gossip, and one of my favorite sites to find my adult industry gossip is lucasback.com. Let's see what Cindy's talking about right now. Let's see. Well, you know what, I'm going to give my condolences to Miss Jenna Jameson because her father just passed away. Let me go ahead and read a little bit of this. Jenna Jameson's father passed away on October 2nd. Now, Cindy didn't announce this because, she didn't know if Jenna wanted it public, but apparently Jenna does. So I would suggest everybody, maybe follow Jenna on her Twitter. I believe her Twitter name is twitter.com/Jenna Jameson. And, send your well wishes and your condolences because, it's hard when a loved one passes away. And from everything I could observe in the media and whatnot, Jenna Jameson appeared to be very, very, very close to her father, being that her mother passed away when she was young. So, everyone send positive energy and well wishes to Jenna Jameson. Now let's see, what else do we want to go to? Let's go to daraford.wordpress.com because Dara Ford is actually my current favorite adult industry blogger and outsider reporter. Now, here's a story that's at the top of her site today that, I really am pulling for Janine Lindemulder. I think that's how you pronounce her name right now. because Janine has been going through a lot in regards to custody of her daughter, whose name is Sunny. And her ex, Jesse, you know, none of us really know what's happening, because the only people who really know what's going on in that situation are Janine, Jesse, and I think Sandra Bullock, because he was dating her for a while. But Jesse seems to be very adamant about keeping the little girl's mother, Janine, away from her. And, you know, no one in life is perfect at all, but let the mother see her daughter, for God's sake. You know, I think a lot of these things that Jesse is saying about Janine are not true. I don't know why I think that, but I'm pretty intuitive, and I'm sorry, but Jesse, I don't believe you. Not at all. Not at all. But I'm just going to read a little bit of this to you, and this is an opinion editorial from daraford.wordpress.com. It says, "The usual again has happened where Jesse has broken more court orders. Janine has no contact with her daughter, hasn't seen Sunny since she left Texas weeks ago. Janine went to Texas to visit Sunny. She went to pick up her daughter at school. Sunny wasn't there. Jesse had pulled Sunny out of school because Janine was planning on, quote unquote, kidnapping her daughter. Janine's grandmother passed away. Jesse won't let Sunny go to her great-grandmother's funeral, and another court hearing is in about 2 weeks. Jesse claims that Janine posted a threatening post on her MySpace about kidnapping Sunny. Janine says that she did not write that MySpace post or similar email, but believes Jesse is behind it all. In new legal documents filed yesterday, Janine says she has forensic evidence showing her computer was hacked on the day the MySpace post was made." So this won't turn into another 5,000 word essay on my part. I linked to the newest links about all the latest updates. Now that's what Dara wrote. So if you're curious about this, just visit daraford.wordpress.com, and if you are watching this on YouTube at a later date, just type in Janine, and I would just type in the keywords Janine grandmother computer, and it'll come up. But you know, I've noticed that there's a lot of men in porn, or men attached to porn stars, who they date the woman or the girl for quite a long time and everything's all great, but the moment they break up, they try to completely discredit the woman. They try to completely, you know, oftentimes financially drain the woman. And, you know, it's just wrong. It's wrong. You know, people need to be a little bit more mature when they end relationships, especially when children are involved. That breaks my heart. You know, I know that growing up, when my parents divorced, if my dad had pulled anything like that, that would be very detrimental to my psyche. And apparently he just wants his daughter to grow up with a lot of dysfunctional psychological problems. So, let's see, what else do I want to talk about this evening? Well, you know, I promised some friends I would talk about this, and also it is important to me to talk about this because even though this particular topic doesn't have to do with adult entertainment, it does have to do with the entertainment industry, because the person I'm about to talk about is a fashion and entertainment icon.